everyone, I'm Lisa Arneal from Growing Your Baby, and today we are checking out Bugaboo's box stroller. So introduced this spring, this is the new model for Bugaboo, and it features a bunch of really great options for parents who want to use their stroller for everything. So if you want to use your stroller for various terrains, you could actually travel with this. Great for urban, suburban, park, beach, everything. They've really designed this stroller so that it's versatile for all of your strolling needs. So I wanted to show you how it looks when it's folded, and this is the folded package. I have the seat on in the forward-facing position, and you can see here that the canopy is not touching the ground, which is nice, and it's a pretty compact package. So often when I'm using a stroller or when I'm storing it, I don't normally like to keep it all in one piece. I know that's a big selling feature for a lot of people. I do love to take it apart, and Bugaboo actually makes it so that the stroller can become a little bit more compact if you take the seat off. They actually have a clip on the back of the seat, and when you unclip that, you can press the seat together and it does become almost flat. So what you can do is you can store the chassis and then flatten the seat and keep it separate. That's how I prefer to do it because I find it more efficient to get the chassis out of the car and then pop the seat on, and I like that Bugaboo gives you that option. So to open the stroller up, all you have to do is unlock the discs underneath the seat, flip the wheels out, and then this section will just pop up. There you go. Extend the handlebars out and you're ready to go. So in order for it to stay in that compact package, you have to actually lock the front wheels. So this stroller can be used from birth with a bassinet or with the infant car seat adapters. And Bugaboo makes adapters for a large number of car seats. So if you want to make it car seat compatible, you can do that. So one of the things I love about Bugaboo is the design. And you can see from every aspect of this stroller that it is designed beautifully. Something I should note is that Bugaboo colors everything in white, that it's actually an action item. So when you are taking the seat on and off, you just press the white buttons. The lock button is white. Everything on the stroller that you need to access to make something move or disconnect is white, and I love that. Another thing I really love about Bugaboo's design is this harness. This is the comfort harness, and you can see here that it's actually kind of stiff, but what's really nice about this is that they make it so that it's really, really easy to adjust, but that it fits your child really comfortably. It's almost like a bit of a hug. On this stroller, what I like is that to adjust it for the height, all you have to do is move it along this track here. So they've made it really, really easy. Often we see that there's refeed in the back, you have to refeed through the front. I really like that as your child grows, you just take the harness and move it up. To disassemble it, all you do is press this hub and all the pieces feed into the middle. So it is adjustable 5 different ways. You can adjust both the width of the shoulder straps and then also the width of the waist straps and the crotch strap as well. So as your child grows, you're able to kind of customize it to whatever size you're looking for. Bugaboo also has the bumper bar. I like this. And what you do is you just press on this button here, and this pivots from both sides. You can see here that it almost looks like a car seat buckle, and it fits in here really, really nicely. So you can open it from either side depending upon which way your child wants to get in. And I will admit, I do use this as a handle for getting the seat in and out and kind of maneuvering the stroller. So I love that this one is so robust. It's made of a leather-like material which actually matches the handlebar, and it gives it a little bit more style. So the seat is the gray melange, and I absolutely love this fabric. It's been pretty popular for a few years now, and this is really nice and cushioned, and it's got a really nice seat for kids who are a little bit bigger. You can see here that there is a footrest, and this is perfect for toddlers, but as kids get older, their feet do dangle a tiny little bit. So one of the other features that I really like about the seat is the recline. This stroller has a really deep recline. You can see that's absolutely flat. So if you've got a child who you're out for the day and they need to get a good nap in, this is perfect. What else is nice is that it's reversible. So just press those buttons on the side, flip it around, adjust it, and now your child is facing you. Just using the lever at the back, you can adjust it to whichever position keeps them happy. One of the things that Bugaboo is famous for is their canopies. And this is a really, really nice canopy. So this is the standard size of the canopy, which you can see is pretty robust, but they have a third panel that zips out that allows it to pretty much cover your entire child. So this canopy does offer the UV protection, and if you don't need all of this, you can zip this up. But I really like that you have the option of completely covering your child if it's really hot outside or if you get caught in a rainstorm. So one of the biggest features of the stroller is its push. This stroller has an incredibly smooth push. And this is thanks to two different suspension systems. So you can see at the front here, the suspension system in the front wheels, but they actually have a central suspension system built in as well. So what this does is these two systems work together to ensure that if you're driving over uneven terrain, bumpy cobblestone roads, anything like that, that your child's not going to be jostled around. What they've also added to this stroller is a really nice combination of 8.5-inch wheels at the front and 12-inch wheels at the back. This is nice for pretty much every terrain that you're going to go over. So long grass, gravel, this will go over sand. I'd say mud. Don't put it over mud just because it's such a beautiful stroller. Really, anything you're looking to go over, cobblestone roads, this is why I actually say that this could be a good travel stroller. My only concern about traveling with it is how they're sometimes treated when you check them at the airplane. We found that whenever we check a really good stroller at the gate, it never comes back as pretty as it did when we checked it. So I'm always nervous to travel with a really, really nice stroller, only because the last thing you want is for the handle to get ruined, a wheel to get broken, or anything to happen when you're on your way to your trip. That's why I always like to travel with a stroller that's a few $100s, so it doesn't hurt as bad when or if something happens to it. But because this stroller folds really nicely, it does go over a large number of terrains, and it is very full feature. It is a good travel stroller. My recommendation would be to get a good travel bag for it and put it in that bag before the gate attendants put it underneath the plane. So at the back here, you can see we've got some really good storage. So this actually will hold 22 pounds. The bottom of the basket is reinforced, and there are also some additional pockets here so that you can kind of add some of your stuff and keep it organized. So if you want to keep all their snacks in one spot, or you want to keep your electronics, your wallet, and then kind of throw your diaper bag over top, you can do that, and it's really nice. Also at the back here, we have the wheel lock. It's just one lever, you press down on it, and the wheel will actually give you a red indicator to let you know that the wheel is locked. At the front, we have the exact same thing. You can lock the front wheels for bumpier terrain with, again, these white buttons. And they're locked at the back. And then once they're locked, they won't move, and it will go over cobblestone and uneven pavement a little bit nicer. So at the back here, we do have, as I mentioned, the faux leather handlebar. It does give a really nice look. I also really like the wood look to the wheels. Bugaboo offers a couple different designs for the wheels of this stroller, and one of them is this wood, and I think it gives it a really nice look. So this handlebar is adjustable to 11 different heights. At least that's what I counted, was 11. So you can see here, this is as low as it goes if you've got a little one that wants to help out, and then you've got every position in between. We also have the handle strap so that you can hold on to it, and you'll be sure that if you're going down a hill, the stroller's not going to get away from you. And I like this, and we're finding a lot of manufacturers are adding this as standard just for added safety for parents. So as I showed at the beginning of the video, one of the star features of this stroller is its fold. I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you do first is you actually do have to lock the front wheels. Bugaboo also recommends you lock the back wheels as well. And then you put this into its lowest position. From there, all you have to do is press on these buttons, flip this backwards, grab onto that chassis, and the wheels will pop underneath. So that's your fold. And it's really, really easy to do. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this seat can be removed and flattened, and I'll show you that now. So all you do is take these buttons at the back here, and the seat goes pretty much flat. So this is nice. This is how I like to do it. I like to actually take the seat off and store these separately. I think it takes less room, and I also find it to be more organized. So there you have it. This is the Bugaboo Fox. This is the newest stroller from Bugaboo, and we absolutely love it. It's perfect for parents who are doing the school run every single day with more than one child, because you can add on a board or a seat at the back for an older child who doesn't want to kind of do that whole walk. As you can see, it folds really nicely, and it provides a lot of comfort for a younger child. Together, the seat and the chassis weigh about 28 pounds, which isn't bad, and it is rated for kids from birth up to 48.5 pounds. So that'll keep you covered until they're about 6 years old, which is long after you'll probably find that they'll want to ride in the stroller. Thank you so much for joining me, and please subscribe to our channel for more great videos.